press that button. Yeah, I can press that button. Neat.
Yeah, no, sorry. I just had to finish chewing.
Oh, you're fine. I'm just sitting here with stuff.
Okay.
So, for the record, Google is awful.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Help. I just
What?
was looking up wargs. This was on like the third line. I,
Oh my.
I don't know what to do with it.
For the record, that's not canon.
I'm gonna delete it. This is awful. It was just like, hey Google, what the fuck? Oh boy. Fun, fun, fun. Fun. Ugh. Did I put this on the wrong screen? No, it's on the right screen. Cool. So, hi, how are you? How was class?
It was fine. I have another class at 4 o'clock where I have to do a presentation that I didn't write notes for, but that's fine.
Oh no.
No, 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 it's fine. It doesn't have to be long.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
just gonna, I'm just gonna present. I haven't, obviously, I haven't shown it for the players, but I made a. Radios exist in this world, by the way, and I made a commercial for
Oh,
that you guys will hear at one point during the game.
neat. I have a higher AC than this thing. Okay. Sorry. I am. Okay, so I have ideas. I have many ideas.
Sure, sure.
Many delicious ideas.
So, do you want to just go down the list?
Sure. That's easy.
Okay. So, is there anywhere in particular you wanted him to be from?
Looking at the territory, there were two ideas I had. One was the kind of Greek-inspired place because obviously the last name for Letone, um, would be an idea, but that's mainly a plains land, which might not be the best for him.
The Greek place is swampy. Remember?
Yeah, like swampy, flatland.
Yeah. Okay.
Not a lot of
Okay. I get
mountains,
what you
and
mean.
I'm imagining mountains here, mountains and
Okay.
ore, and
If can I offer an idea?
yes, I would love
Your
ideas.
character is like a craft, like a smith, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of. I imagine there's a lot of smiths and craftsmen in his tribe, kind of.
There's a lot of. There is in fact a religious order of crafts and smiths in Iraltsi. You know where that really big mountain is?
Yeah, is that the
Right.
big fuck off mountain that you were trying to
Yes,
find?
big fucking mountain.
Yeah.
Um, there is an sort of a sect of the church right there that is centered around crafting. So you could be from there if you'd like.
Hold on, let me. Oh god, do I have anything to open this with? Fuck me. Can I open this with Clip Studio Paint? If it works, I don't have any of the Word programs on my computer. Uh,
Oh,
a supported file format. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, fuck. So I can't actually open the
the
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint?
Yeah, I might
Here,
be
hang
able
on.
to stuff it into like Google Docs or something.
Hang on. I have a solution. Give me a sec. I can just where hang on. I have like 500 windows open. Give me a sec.
I get you. Tab groups
History.
are my friend now.
One.
That works.
Oh, you can see that?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Igarsi, what, Gralsi?
So,
Gralsi, yeah.
can you see where my my cursor is?
Yes, you have like two
Okay.
frames, but yeah.
So, the craftsmen would the group of craftsmen are from right around here, near this city. So,
Got
if you
it.
want to be from there, that's an option. A lot of mountains there.
Uh, yeah, I imagine it's kind of like tucked away a little more, just because of the kind of they have a strong relationship with a god that is not the main god of everywhere.
I
Um,
have more exciting news. I haven't had a chance to share the world building document with anybody yet, so nobody knows this yet. But there is sort of different religions are more accepted in Igraltsi than other parts of the world.
Neat. Okay, cool. That works. That works. That works. That works. So
Cool.
mountainy place. Do we want to come up with a name for the place, or?
Hang on, bear with me. Let me check the world. Let me stop sharing for a sec
Mm-hmm.
so that I can navigate my windows. All 700 of them. Where was it? Here we go. I had a name for the group of people, the Forge Hands, written down, but I don't have a name for their settlement.
Well, I have a note from another campaign that got scrapped. I've never gotten to use this character before. He swear to God, he's cursed. So please, please continue the campaign. Is the pack of Pyrol? So I don't know. Pyrol could be a name.
The pack of, how do you spell that?
Pyrol, P-R. Just hold on.
Bear with me. I'm just gonna write it down.
Whoops, hold on. Added another. There we go.
Okay. Sorry, I'm chewing. Give me a sec.
You're fine. I have no qualms to people chewing in my ear. It means they're enjoying delicious food, and at worst, I will be jealous that you have delicious things.
It's just a sandwich I made in 2 minutes. It's really not that great. It's just something because I've been stuck at my computer all day and I need something to eat.
Oh no.
Okay, so anyway, so yeah, the pack of Pyrol. So yeah, that absolutely works if you want to be from Uraltsi, sort of a tucked away little group there. That absolutely works for sure.
Cool. That works. Um.
Okay.
Yeah. um.
So for lycanthropy, bear with me. I'm just going to look up the shifter stats.
Yep.
You said long tooth shifter, right?
Yeah. They just have canine traits typically.
Yeah, okay. So is there anything you want to add to this to sort of add to the fantasy of being a werewolf or
Um. I just don't know how. I tried looking up how werewolves work, and I could not find anything that seemed to make sense. Yeah.
I looked in the monster manual and it basically says it's up to the DM and gives no further guidance.
Great. Loving it. But
Yeah. So, okay, hang on. Do you want your werewolf transformations to be something your character can control or
um I'm okay with it being something they control like uh most of the time.
and then
Um
sometimes it gets wild and they're out of control with it?
yes. I
Oh, okay.
I like it as an idea for like a almost like a I want to almost compare it to a barbarian rage, like a second wind, like a desperate second wind.
That yeah, okay, I get you.
Um that I am okay with being completely outside of my control if that happens, like a desperate
I'm getting
um
ideas. I'm getting
yeah.
ideas. We'll see.
So yeah. So if you need more time to work on that, that's cool. I also imagine that like a lot of people in Pyrol have um kind of these traits. Like it's all, I don't want to say it's a part of their religion, but like it's since a lot of them are long tooth shifters, they are a pack. Um,
Yeah.
so a lot of them are probably also werewolves and long tooth shifter werewolf bullshit.
Okay.
Um,
So you want the idea to be that this is like developing control of these abilities. Is that like sort of a coming of age thing or
yeah,
okay.
I'm imagining
And
them like wolf children, like the Wolf Children movie. When they're like little,
yeah, no, okay, I get you.
like that would be cute.
So if this is a coming of age thing sort of in this culture, has Bayo come of age
uh,
mostly or
yes. He okay. So the way I'm imagining, okay, so he is part of the knight kind of order for his religion in the town itself. He's kind of part of the guard. Um, so I have a lot of thoughts and bad at getting them out. That's part of why I wanted to talk instead of type.
it's
Um,
fine, I get you.
so okay, so crafting is also a big part of their kind of culture, I imagine. So they see crafting as like you are controlling how you create your world and your life almost.
Yeah, okay.
And by learning a craft, you are learning control, and it's kind of seen as a duality with your shifter abilities.
Okay.
Um, Beo is obviously a smith, and for his crafting that he chose to learn and take up. He also ended up choosing to join the guard for his kind of unit for his town, I guess.
Okay.
Um, One of the things I put for his, this is skipping down a little bit. His personality notes. I'm not sure where that is on here. Is oh, personality traits description.
Bear with me while I just pull up the character sheet.
Yeah, you're fine. So there's a flaw that he has. Um,
Oh,
Two
okay.
flaws actually. I made a terrible mistake in battle that cost many lives, and I would do anything to keep that mistake secret. And the monstrous enemy we faced in battle still leaves me quivering with fear.
Okay.
So I imagine like some enemy monster took up residence near the town to where it was like a threat.
Yeah.
And he and his unit went out to go handle it, and he was one of the sole survivors, pretty much.
Yeah, things went south.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had a few ideas for monsters that this could be, and because otherwise he's pretty like chill, but like this specific monster throws him into a panic, basically.
Okay. So, hang on. Bear with me because I had some monsters that the party might run into later down the line
Mhm.
as an idea. What did you have in mind?
There. I looked up monsters by CR. So these
Ah,
were a few terrifying ones. There's this thing, which Jesus Christ, what the hell is that? Uh,
oh my. Yeah. Wow. Look at him.
that is,
Isn't he pretty?
yeah, he is a
A
Remorhaz.
Ramirez? Okay.
Remorhaz. And then there is also this thing, which I believe is a slightly lower CR, called a uh, Glabrizu.
A
Glabrizu.
Glabrezu? Okay.
Also slightly terrifying and looks like it
I
packs
like
a.
I like that he's got the Machamp thing going on.
Yeah, he's got the Machamp thing going on. The Remoraz is a CR 11, and the
Pyro or no, sorry, yeah.
other one is a CR 9. So,
CR9. Okay. Hang on. Bear with me while I try and find something I had in mind for a future enemy that we could maybe use.
mm-hmm.
Bear with me. I have it somewhere in here. I have like a million things in my fucking D&D Beyond account.
I don't blame you.
Where was it? Which book did I steal this from?
I like that one of the fucking things is just crab pinchers. Why do you have this? Why did you evolve this way?
It's
What the fuck, man?
very cursed, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost it. Where is it? I'm going to scream. Where is it? Here we go. This would be a lot easier if I made the window bigger. Hang on. Oh, that one. There we go. Does this one have a detail page? Let's look at that. Okay. I had one idea for an enemy that looks kind of like this.
Let's see. Ah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, would that be something that's up your alley?
Yeah, that works.
Okay,
Is
cool.
that a mechanation of some sort?
You'll see.
Alright. Fear. So, yeah, I would be okay with being terrified by that thing. And maybe, like, if he's thrown into a panic, he could shift and be out of control.
Sure, yeah,
Alright,
totally.
that works. I don't
Okay.
have names for people, but I could obviously come up with some. Um,
Yeah, yeah, we can work on names.
yeah.
So Personal connections. You still have like people that you're friends with from the area, I assume.
Yeah, I imagine his parents are still hanging out.
Okay, bear with me while I write this down really quick.
Yeah, part of why I'm recording this is because I will
Yeah, yeah.
not remember.
I might actually ask you if you can send me the recording at some point.
Absolutely, I'll upload it and make it unlisted. So,
Pyro im Grazi plot.
because I'm writing fuck all down right now because I know I won't
Yeah, no.
remember.
You remember things better by talking about them, and I remember things better by writing them down. So it's like an immovable object meets something that can move anything, and both of them cry. So your parents are still there. Do you have any siblings?
I imagine he has like an older brother that might have been one of the people that died.
Okay.
So, not anymore, in other words.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. So you have those. Do you have any friends in the town, anything like that, other than like outside of your family?
Yeah, probably. I mean, everyone in the pack is probably really
It's
close
like very tight
overall.
knit. It's like a small. It's a family.
Yeah, yeah. If you really want to
Okay.
add fuel to the fire, maybe his partner at the time also died.
Okay.
uh died in his arms, just perishing. Beo is
Okay.
pan as fuck, by the way. I don't know if
Okay. I was about to ask
yeah.
if that
So
mattered to this character at all.
no. He I imagine his partner at the time was probably a guy, but also pan as fuck. What about it?
Okay. Write it. I'm writing that down.
I think I have a name for the older brother if you don't mind a suggestion.
Totally.
Samson.
Samson. Gotcha. Noted. Okay, so personal connections. We have the tragic hook mostly. Things went south.
Yeah.
Did you play a role in things going south?
Probably, but I can't think of um the exact way right now. Maybe just like froze up and then when he was supposed to be part of the shield wall and a bunch of people got hit with that attack or something.
Okay.
Um Also,
Okay.
I want to say I imagine that he personally probably didn't ki- like kill it. This thing is CR11 or
Oh
sorry,
hell
CR.
yeah.
But he might have like
You absolutely didn't kill this thing. You're level 3 now.
yeah. So he probably like pushed a rock and blocked it in or something. Um is what I'm imagining.
Gotcha.
Um
So we talked a little bit about your relationship with your character's religion. How does Bayo feel about the church?
um
The church, not
yeah, he
church in
really
general.
doesn't like um their monotheism. He thinks that that's fucking stupid. But he doesn't have a problem with the teaching of the church itself, other than. Actually, we don't know a lot about the specific religions of the church. Is it a sinners in the
It's very
hands of
Chris
the and of an angry God situation, or is it a
it's very old school Christianity.
uh, is it uh, is it a vengeful God or is it a loving God? That is the
It's
question.
seen as a loving god that sort of
Okay.
I'm trying to describe how someone in the world would think about it. It is viewed as a good god that is willing to potentially be, smite the heretics.
Okay. He thinks his take on it is that there should be um like um like duality, like or shit, how do I phrase this? He his personal opinion is that if your god isn't loving, he doesn't really understand. Like, if you have to,
If you have to appease it,
yeah, like if then it's like if your god just hates you because you exist, what's the point in worshiping that god other than the fact that they have power over you? Like that's doesn't make a ton of sense to him personally.
okay.
He's smart enough that he'll be willing to like lightly interject his ideas into things, but he's not gonna outright say he doesn't like
Yeah.
agree with how that
He's
works.
he's smart enough to know that it's safer to play along.
Hmm.
Okay.
I also imagine that his emblem, his holy symbol emblem,
Yeah.
is subtle enough that that it's not like gonna be
It's
in.
that it's it's not going to put a target on his back.
Yeah, basically. So I imagine it's like a sun with like a crescent in it. If
Okay.
if that would work,
Yeah, no, for sure.
because he.
I keep saying that as if you're Canadian and you would understand that. That's fine.
No, I got you. I got you. I can speak Ian. Um,
I've taught you well.
we've been friends for how many years now?
A lot.
Yeah.
Every day I wake up and I get older, it's a crime.
Yeah. So, yeah. I imagine most of the opinions of the people in his community is, some people more heavily believe in the moon god than others. Um,
Yeah.
because it's kind of like even though the moon is like far away and shit, it's kind of an earthly kind of
Yeah.
natural thing to them. So I don't know. The way the moon shapes itself from day to day is important to their culture. Let's put it like that.
Did you have any sort of name in mind for the moon god?
If you didn't have one,
I I will always let players decide those kinds of things first, is how I'll put it.
uh, no, I didn't have one. Not outright.
Okay, that's fine. How does bear with me, I have it written down in here somewhere. Did you envision the moon god as a man or a woman or like neutral? Or
Mm,
somewhere in between? A guy, a gal, or a non-binary pal?
um, I don't know. Feminine.
Okay.
I am willing to. You see, the issue here is that
I'm asking because it's relevant to your character as well as Duma's.
yeah, yeah. You see, the issue is that I heavily associate the moon personally with Theo, who is Duma's
Oh.
host, because she's Lunarian, and I'm like, fuck.
Okay, well, I'll hang on. I have something in mind. So we'll say for now, this might change later because depending on what Duma wants.
Yeah, just keep me
We'll
updated on that
say
one.
for now that the moon goddess's name is Udala.
Udala, got it.
Yeah, here I'll spell that here in case it matters. There you go.
Nice, a nice pretty little Y. Neat. Does that
Okay.
mean anything?
You'll see. I did not realize going into this that there were people who spoke German in this. I was terrified that someone thankfully Google Translate kind of bungled it with the word Spieler when I was doing the translate. I was terrified someone was going to find out how I came up with all these names for the different countries because it's really stupid.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Oh, it works. It sounds like a real word because it is a real word in another language. It's just really stupid. You'll you'll maybe see one day what I did. One day you will come to learn the tragic extent of my failings.
That's amazing.
Okay. I will say I did the word all of the names for the countries I got from translating the same word from English into that language in Google Translate, except Albanac, because I wanted to use Scottish Gaelic for that, and Scottish Gaelic refused to play nice with that word, so I translated the word Scottish.
Amazing.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, so we've covered relationship with religion. This kind of covers the general history as I would need it, I think. Is there anything else you'd want to add?
Not really. Other than just
Why he'd be in Nahamea?
yeah, like why he left. I imagine that part of it might just be why am I shaking really badly? Um,
Are you okay?
yeah, I'm fine. That's why I'm confused. I'm just
Have
shaking.
you have you eaten today?
Yes, I had
Okay. I ask because I was shaking when I was walking the
vegetables.
dog and then I realized I hadn't eaten today.
Oh no. um da, 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 da. I imagine that part of the reason he might have just left to travel and part of it is that maybe there's like a pilgrimage as part of, you know, the pack thing, but also he decided to take his at the time he did because he didn't want to kind of face um the trauma of what happened, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I also have some other stuff that we could work with, but it's none of it's finished enough yet for me to be able to send to you, but I'll
Mm,
send you some stuff I had in mind as well.
cool. I will take that. So I had
I,
a few
I
other
had
ideas.
one other thing I wanted to run by you,
Yes,
and I'll
please.
see if I have the PDF downloaded. I might not. Which tab was it in? Oh god. Bear with me. Okay. I'm going to send you a PDF that I got on the DM's Guild
Mm-hmm.
for creating magic items that scale with characters as they level.
Uh huh.
Because your character is like a smith, to me, it makes sense that you might have one of these.
Mm-hmm.
So bear with me. I'm reading something really quickly. I'm going over the PDF a little bit. Oh, no, I zoomed in too much. So where was it? Hang on.
This is useful.
So you start at level 3.
Mm-hmm.
So the way this works is that abilities have like a point cost,
Mm.
and you start with um 1 point for every level that your character has, plus an additional two.
Okay. So
So
5 points.
you're using like you're going like sword and board, right?
It's sword and board. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So decide I assume you would be making the sword magic because I don't know if this has rules for magic shields, but you can go through this PDF and you have 5 points to spend as you see fit to make your sword do cool shit.
Neat. All right. Cool.
And this isn't covered in the world building document because I wasn't sure if it was going to come up so soon, but excuse me, in this world, all magic items of like any kind have both a like a true name and a title that they're usually addressed by. And it's considered bad luck to address a magic item by its true name. So think about that kind of stuff as you do it. Considered bad luck for anyone other than the person who made it to address it by its true name.
Okay. Would this be a weapon he forged himself?
Yes,
Okay. Cool.
I assume, if that's what you want. If not, then it cannot be.
It. I have two potential ideas.
Okay.
It could either be his, and like a symbol of pride in his progress forward. Or what if it was his brothers?
Oh, I like that.
How
Oh, I
much
like that a
edge can I
lot.
have? Yeah, so this
No,
could
that's
be his
good.
brothers.
Okay, yeah. You can spend some time coming up with a name and a title for it.
Okay.
I'm not going to step on your character's toes and do that. But yeah, no, that absolutely works.
Name and a title, and I'm just thinking about how fate handles it. What is your true name? No, then you'll know my weaknesses. Alright, King Arthur. Fucking sitting there with Excalibur like you don't.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Neat, okay.
But yeah, you can take some time going over it and just let me know. I've used this before in another campaign and I've always found it worked pretty well. The
Mm
only thing is that I don't think there's a way to port this system into D&D Beyond directly.
hmm. Mm hmm.
So you might want to just write down what the weapon does somewhere else.
Yeah, I think I can add a note specifically to
Yeah, yeah, no, I think that's a thing.
make my weapon, if I think. So I don't actually need another weapon. Got it.
Oh,
Equipment.
and one of the other things was I assume you read the that original Word document I put out
Yeah.
that talked a bit about homebrew rules. Would you like to take the Igraltsi language for your character?
I mean that's probably a good idea. I
Okay.
have right now. I put so he knows Celestial from the Paladin one, Common because everyone knows Common, and Kyori from being a long-tooth shifter, at least in the materials
Yeah.
that I was looking at. So I would just choose another language, and
Yeah,
then
here. I can add it to your character, I think.
oh, okay, cool, neat. Oh, God.
I need to double check my note to remember what I named the language. This is why I write everything down. Now I've lost your character sheet.
Oh no.
Okay. Found it. Where did I put it? Egral. Okay. Oh, what? Now what happened? Oh, it's D&D Beyond being a piece of shit. There we go.
Okay. I mean, fair enough.
There we go.
Um,
Okay, I've added it to your character sheet for you.
Thank you. I
No problem.
think I can go to my. If I go to my equipment, um, just to confirm, we're using the shield stuff that I was talking about, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Cause that'll be interesting.
Yeah, you might want to put a note on for the heater shield.
I think I did already. Yes, shield. If you are attacked by a creature with a melee attack, but the attack does not hit, you may expend your reaction to make an opposed strength check against the creature. If successful, you knock the creature off balance, giving the next attack against them advantage.
Okay,
If you are
cool.
mounted, you may add +1 to your mount's armor class. I also changed the weight, so it's
Oh, so it weighs the correct amount?
yep.
Okay, cool.
So I can look at my longsword, and I will look through the thing and tell you if I
Yeah, you can take your time. When you find what you're gonna give to the sword, just DM me. I need to go because I need to prepare for the presentation I have in an hour.
yes, please take care of yourself. I will DM
Pain.
you stuff. Yes.
All right, cool.
See ya.
So, yeah, I'll talk to you about that later. I'm glad this went well, and I'm glad I know more about your character. I look forward to bullying them.
Dog.
All
Alright, see ya.
right, cool. See ya.